If you stop frying your brain, you can take away the pain.
What's going on? Stop frying your brains. John Wallace coming at you live. We're sitting over here at 18 So We're Living still, man. They've been doing everything they can. What's up? Jeff just messaged me actually right now from the background of it. Doing everything we can right now. Jeff has been a huge supporter of what we got going on, man. So I'm sitting here with a young lady who, well, I'm going to let her tell most of it, man. Y'all guys hear my voice all the time, man. And, well, she's a lot prettier than me. So, say hi to Stop Frying Your Brain.
My name's McKaylee. What's up, Stop Frying Your Brain? So I came in contact with John about a week and a half ago. I was on Facebook, and one of the sites I follow, Not One More, shared one of his videos. And it caught my attention, and he was down in my area, and he posted a post on Facebook saying anyone who needed help in my area to give him a call, and I gave him a call.
Tell him why you were paying attention, though. Brody, you watching?
I saw his video with Brody, and I was like, wow, that kid's really cute. And I stopped to listen for
Not
a
me.
minute.
She's talking about Brody.
I stopped to listen for a minute, and I wound up adding his page, and I saw the post he posted about anyone looking for help, and I reached out. And since the day I reached out, he has done more than... I'm court ordered to 6 months inpatient treatment, and I called numerous places. I didn't know what to do anymore. Everywhere had a long waiting list, or they wanted insurance or a lot of money, which I don't have. Most heroin addicts don't have, you know. So I started to get really discouraged, and I was to the point where I was just going to turn myself in and do the 6 months. And I saw that post, and it was cutting it real close. But I reached.
I don't think I said my phone number in that post, and you text messaged me.
You had it posted on your page.
Oh, it's on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well,
Yeah,
call me up then.
It was either on your Facebook page or the.
Oh, hi Aaron, hi Tracy. I love you, Tracy. I pray for the speediest recovery ever for you, man. I hope that you're all good. We got Alabama in the house, Florida in the house. Say what up to them. You know.
What's up, guys?
So, all right, where were we? You texted me.
So
hit you up.
I texted you. You called me right away, like 10 minutes later, and from then he's been trying to find me places.
Fighting to find a place.
Yeah, fighting to find a place. It's been really tough. I had to be in somewhere by Monday, so we have me placed here right now in the meantime till I can find somewhere that takes women.
Yeah, well, we got 18 Sober Living's got 5 houses, man. There's a women's house, there's 4 men's houses. We have open places, but we think that treatment and longer term care might be what's best for McKelly. But we're really like what we're doing is, you know, hey, if you're watching this right now, go ahead and like the Stop Frying Your Brain page. Please share this out there and get a message out there. Is what we're doing is we're trying to find what works best with her, you know. And sometimes the addict wants to call the shots and dictate the shots, and sometimes I'm an addict, so I know that, and we get with that, and we're trying to find what's best for you, you know? Yeah. And Kaylee's one of these miraculous cases, McKaylee, is one of these miraculous cases where she's actually willing and she's down and she's working with us and she's being open and honest, and she's got a little bit more of a story to tell about what really, I mean, like, I was going to help this girl no matter what. I'm going to help anybody that calls me up no matter what. 760-980-4928. That's my cell phone number. Hit me up. You know, call Robert up, man. That's the man, the myth, the legend, the brains behind the brain. Give him a ring, man. His number is 772-206-6676. You know, call us up. It's us answering the phone, not a call center. But when she told me what she'd been through before all that, you know, because she called me up yesterday and she had a struggle with an issue with the place she was going to get into. So there's some dirt farm or whatever like that. I'm like, get here. You know, and she hit me up, where am I going to go, what am I going to do, and I'm jumping through the hoops, because without PPO insurance, we'll fly a Lear jet and Uber Black you to the place. It's a struggle, but we'll find it for you. You got to be willing too. You got to be down too. Thank you very much for sharing, Aaron. But what really caught my attention was, there's a dude that I wrote about in an article called Call to Action. You can find it on stopfryingyourbrain.com. Call to Action. Robert will probably pin it up to this thing. It's called Call to Action, and it calls out a specific dude by name that did some nasty, dirty, backward, sideways shit up in the recovery industry. And you know what, man? If you do some sideways dirt and some hustling, some scheming, scamming stuff, our eyes are on you. It's going to get brought to the light. But if that schemy, scammy bullshit shit affects the client, affects the addict that's finally tried treatment, I'm going to come after you. I'm going to come after you with a vengeance and a fierceness. I don't give a shit. I ain't got a reputation to uphold. So that's Christopher Bathum. And Community
Recovery, CRLA. So I've been to the Colorado location, the Melrose location, and the Malibu location. Like I said, I don't have insurance. So when they said they would scholarship me to a mansion in Malibu, I of course took that opportunity, you know. It was the perfect treatment in my eyes before I actually got there and realized what was going on. The first time I went in, I was there for about 2 weeks, and my feet were still moving, my head wasn't in it, and I took off. And about a week later, I begged to come back. And because they had already done one scholarship, they had me, I met Christopher Bathum. I knew who he was.
Google that name if you don't know who he is.
But I had never met him before. I just knew he was the owner.
Rehab mogul.
So I met Christopher Bathum, and he took me back into his treatment. They placed me straight at the Malibu facility. I didn't go to the detox unit. I detoxed at Malibu, which I never even detoxed. The whole time I was in Malibu, Chris would come pick me up. You're supposed to be on a 30-day blackout, first of all. No phone for the first week. No, nothing. Chris picked me up every day, every 2 days, brought me back to my town, gave me money out of his bank account, bought me dope, kept me in hotels.
So rehab owner.
Half the time I was so fucked up I didn't even know where not only did they have me on all the detox meds detoxing, but they had me, I was still using heroin. He kept me with heroin the whole time. I had a cell phone the whole time, access to basically everything. What was the point of being in treatment?
He had a point though.
Huh?
He had a point though. He had a point for keeping you there. He had some decision.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, he had a point for keeping me there because
He was getting paid to hang out
First
with
of
us. I mean,
all-
he's gorgeous, you know. He's getting paid to hang out with this pretty young girl, and he's baiting a hook with some dope and some money.
Pretty
and some let's pretend you're in treatment.
Pretty much, yeah. And it wasn't just me. There was a lot of girls that I had met. Like I'd go meet them at a hotel or whatever, and all the girls in the room are between 18 and 25, fucking
Children.
yeah, young girls who come there for treatment, and they meet Chris, and they wind up leaving worse than they went in. You know what I mean?
Now you didn't call him because you didn't want to get clean. You called him for recovery.
I called for recovery, and then once I'm an addict. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If
Oh, no, I know.
if I'm offered,
I'm one of them too, man.
If I'm offered
I'd
drugs,
have shown Chris some leg.
if I'm, of course, fucking, I'm going through the detox process, mind you. I have maybe 2 days clean, and I have the opportunity to get picked up in a fucking Tesla with a bunch of money.
Oh, at least
And
he
go
was.
pick
At
up.
least he was like environmentally conscientious driving a Tesla.
Yeah.
That's good. We'll give him that.
But
Keep going, man. I know this can't be the most wonderful thing in the world for you to have to rehash and go to, but it's going to help some people out there because sometimes there are wolves dressed up in sheep's clothing out there, and that's what the brain wants to bring exposure to, shed some light upon, and make sure that shit stops, man.
Yeah.
And your attraction right in its steps. So tell us a little bit more, if you will, whatever you're... And I want to let everybody else know this, all right, before I let this girl keep telling her story. So she lets me go through her messages between her and Chris, man.
oh, I still have them all.
And what she's telling me right now is truth. His messages back and forth. You know what? Somehow he wound up on my friends list, and he's locked up right now. I'm glad he is, because I'm going to tag him in this, you piece of shit. Keep going.
So,
Please. Thank you.
I mean, everything I was doing, I was well aware of what I was doing. You know, I knew I was in the wrong. I mean, not just as much as he was.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
So you're like 20.
I just turned 22 in June. So
What's your birthday?
June 11th.
Hey, I'm 20th. June 20th. Gemini's. Yeah, all right.
But I was, like I said, I was on detox meds, which were fucking zombifying. I was like a zombie. Plus doing dope. I mean, he bought me fucking ounces of dope. Whatever I asked for, he did. You know.
The rehab mogul.
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a couple times where he would pick me up from the treatment center and bring me to like hotels, you know what I mean? That's because we didn't have anywhere else to go. A couple times he brought me to his house, but I felt weird going with his wife and kids there and
Wife
using.
and kids.
But a couple times, dude, I was so fucked up. I really don't even know what happened. I just know some shit happened in that hotel room that like.
You guys got 75 sexual assault cases on him, you know?
Yeah.
And
I was never one of the ones that went.
This is
to
the
court
Addicts channel, by the way, girl. We got no judgment or anything like that about you, all right? We got nothing but love for you, man. I hate the disease, but I love the addict, man. So you're safe here, like.
Yeah, I was never the one. I was never one of the ones who went and pressed charges and did the whole court shit because I didn't really want to put myself up.
What would
in
a
that.
76 made a difference?
Yeah, honestly, if all the people who didn't come forward did, I would have, but at that point I didn't need to, you know what I mean? He got what he deserved. Me coming up and putting myself out there in front of a whole court and dirt, I just didn't need to do that at the time, you know? It wasn't something that I was comfortable with doing, but, you know, he's like, he made it difficult for me to trust treatment centers and somewhere that you're supposed to be going to be safe and get help. I wound up leaving worse and more fucked up than I went in. You know what I mean? He, and it wasn't just me, it was to a lot of fucking people. He, sorry, it's kind of...
It's all right. Listen, hey, I want you to know this. We're going to find you someplace safe and sound. We're going to find you a place that we put hands on, touch, felt, and know. We're going to find you a place that we know is reputable, because that's what we do. That's what we get. The Stop Frying Your Brain enables us to go out and check out a treatment center and talk to people that have been through it and get to know the counselors there and get to know the program they run. And we've already reached out to some of those places like that. And this is the reason why this is taking that time, is we ain't just going to be like, oh, slot you and drop you into some place like that.
Yeah.
We Stop Frying Your Brain for last month gave away 4 scholarships to 4 reputable places. I was chit-chatting with Tim Ryan from the A&E show Dope Man, and that guy's a champion, man. That dude shot us an example. You got to stay in the state. So we're talking to one of the places called Hacienda Valdez, because I want you here in the valley, because I want to keep you safe, because I've gotten to know you. I kind of like you, and you deserve a shot at this, you know? You got a whole life ahead of you. So, like, if you, I mean, we can skip to the end. Chris Bathum's a scumbag, did some shady stuff, trying to get you involved and keep you getting high so he can meet his own selfish, disgusting piece of shit needs.
He
right?
brought me in on a scholarship.
A scholarship. That's a funny term sometimes, man.
Scholarship. Okay.
Yeah.
I
We
get
bought
there,
an insurance probably for
I get
her
there, I
and
do
started
the
running it.
paperwork. They say, okay, is it okay if we do an insurance? At the time, I didn't know all what was going on.
Bought you a policy.
They bought me an insurance
Paying
policy.
$500 or $600 a month to bill 60, 70 grand a month.
Yeah.
It's quite a deal. It's quite a deal. So let's get to the end of it. They bought you a policy. They're running that policy, and let's get to the end here. So Chris is picking you out. Chris is buying your dope. Chris is putting you up in hotel rooms when you're supposed to be in treatment. They're billing your insurance while you're in treatment.
Yes.
Right? But you're in a hotel room getting dope and getting high with the owner of this rehab, and you're in a hotel room. I'll get to the end story though, because this is precious.
So
I can relate to this one though. I've been in situations not quite as explosive, but
the day that Chris and the facility, the day he gets arrested and the facilities get raided by
All
the
of
feds, all the facilities are being raided. Me and another girl who were in the treatment are in a fucking hotel out in the valley under Chris Bathum's name and his credit card, and we're on Facebook. Like, Chris isn't responding to our messages. We didn't know what was going on. He just disappeared. He was with us at 5 that morning. He gets arrested a couple hours later. We're sitting on Facebook, and we're like, holy shit, dude, his fucking mugshot and fucking pictures of the raid, feds in the plate, and we're like, we should probably get up and out of this hotel. So me and this girl fucking leave the hotel. Me and this chick leave the
you got
hotel.
his dope here in the room in his room.
We have all his. We have fucking probably 2 ounces of dope, a bunch of shit in the hotel room, fucking rigs, foil, shit everywhere. In Chris's hotel room under his name. Me and this other girl. I think I had warrants at the time. Fucking. It was just a shit show, dude. Me and her trying to pull all our shit out of the hotel room before they realize that he has a fucking hotel in his name too, come raid the hotel, and then we all go to jail. So me and her wind up leaving. This chick's supposed to be like super cool. Chris puts me with this girl in case I need, like, anything happens and I need a car, or like at least I'm with someone who has a car and some money. He transfers money to this girl's account because he lost his credit card at Starbucks. He left it at Starbucks, right? So he transfers money to this girl for me and her. This chick fucking leaves me. We go to Target. She leaves me at Target, takes off with all my shit, everything I had with me, fucking leaves me at Target, no money. My phone, I have a phone and like my purse, dude, no money. Fucking stuck out in the valley. I didn't even know what the fuck I was gonna do. No dope. This chick had all the dope in her car, and I fucking, at that point, I actually that night, the night before he got arrested, I was begging Chris to let me go back. Even after all that shit that I went through there, I just needed treatment. Even though after all the shit that I fucking went through there, I knew it was a shady place. I wanted fucking to get clean so bad, I was still willing to go back and go through it all again. And fucking, thank God he wound up getting arrested that day, because it was really not a good place for anyone. I know a lot of people. I have a lot of friends that he flew out from Boston, Colorado, who aren't from here, and those people did get the help, and they had a significant amount of time cleaning when it got shut down. And they had nowhere else to go, and they were far from home. A lot of them relapsed and died, and it's a sad fact, but that place being shut down was one of the best things that's happened. That's for sure.
Say, I mean, like some people got clean through there and they got help through there, and I'm not going to deny that, you know.
I know a lot of people.
But if you're ready for help, then it doesn't matter how bad you do this thing. It doesn't matter how low it is. My first night clean, I spent sleeping underneath my first night clean, I spent sleeping underneath a barbecue. Like the whole story, I'm laughing, and I'm a jovial guy, and I have a lot of fun and stuff like that. But it keeps pegging and hitting me, and I can see where it touches you, and I want you to get the help that you need, you know. And I can't. Tad and Tammy, I'm going to quote you again, man. I can't push you, I can't pull you, but I will walk beside you, because the help that I'm giving you, as much as it seems like I'm jumping through these fire hoops, like how much I get out of it is like I get to get through another day today. And I'm a bad dope fiend. I got track marks older than you. You know, this one right here has got you by a few years, a good few years, you know, and like we're gonna love you around here, and we're gonna get you the help you need, and I want you out here in this, because stop frying your brain. Like when you reached out for help, like there's some people that might be naysayers, and they might not think that we're real. You know, that's my phone number. I answer the phone, not some call center. I don't vet your insurance. In fact, it's the last question I ask. Do you have any? Because if you do, this is going to be a lot quicker and easier, but we're still going to be there for you, you know? Yeah. And I mean, and I know you had a little fluff. You're not in a men's sober living house, you know? This is one of our houses that we're opening here. We got another one that's a women's house to get you over there. We just got here, and we're like, we don't know what to do with you. And you call up, like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, we got to do something. So, like we're going to get you the help that you need, you know? Like, Stop Frying Your Brain is not a facility. We have facility partners. We have a lot of guys out there. If you are one, I'm coming out to Florida. If you're one out there and you're reputable and you want to get showcased on the brain, we got to come check you out. We got to come see you. We got to put hands on you. We got to talk to your people. We got to, or else we cannot recommend you. I cannot write about you. Hey, Robert, how you doing, brother? I'm barely seeing the contents. Great, Gabriella. She's reaching out. You want your story to tell? This girl's, you're brave as shit, dude. I'm so glad I met you, dude. All right, now, let's worry about today. All right? So today, we're gonna kick it by the poolside. We're gonna cook some food up and we're gonna relax. Right? Yeah. Then we're probably gonna get you over to the women's house. Is about a half a mile away from here. They got a sliding pond and pool too, and it's a beautiful house, you know. And then we're gonna call a place called Hacienda Valdez, and we're gonna see about them on Monday for treatment. And we're gonna walk side by side with you. That's what we're gonna do with Stop Frying Your Brain. That's what Atrium Living is a nonprofit organization that is based on and built upon the helping each other. We're privately funded. Which means that nobody's throwing us big donations, you know. If you want to, check it out. Trust me. Hit up Jeff Wolf. Hit up the Atrium in the Desert page in the group. Like Stop Frying Your Brain page. Join our group and let us help more people like this, because there's an epidemic out there. The number one killer of kids below your age, well, a year above you, right, is overdose. How many people you know that are dead?
I honestly don't know. I can't
At 22, you lost count like a soldier in war. You know, they told me buy a suit. They told me buy a suit because you're going to go to a lot of funerals. And you know, and people keep hitting me up about anonymity. I can't keep quiet no more. You know, I can't keep quiet no more. I'm sick of sitting there quietly ironing my suit, going to another funeral and watching another friend die. I got enough coffin cards to play pinochle with, you know? So what we're going to do today is today, all right? Now I can reflect upon yesterday all day long. It's a choice. I can live in fear of and projecting tomorrow all day long. That's a choice. The only day we can do anything about is right now and today. So today you're in the fight. You're in the winning end. Now I did talk to my boy today, and I sent him the number. He's going to be sending us some CBD product. Because forget that Subutex, forget that Suboxone. We're going to try something that we know works, that I've seen work, miraculous effects on people that. Because how many days clean are you right now?
8.
8 days.
I was.
My girl, that's right. That's right. 8 days. That's awesome, man. Okay, so what's going on, man? We got Florida coming up on the list of trips that we're gonna make here. All right, I'm coming down to Florida. Hey, listen, I want to say something. I made a little comment the other day, and I don't watch a lot of news, man. I should probably my current events come from Facebook or on Google, all right? And I made a comment about Hurricane Wallace. If you're in the path of it, blah blah blah. And I didn't realize there's actually a hurricane going on, Hurricane Harvey. and a lot of my friends started marking themselves safe. My prayers and my heart is with you, and I'm sorry if I was insensitive about that. I had no idea there was actually a hurricane thrashing through the country at that time. I hope you're all safe, and I got my prayers with you. But I'm coming to Florida, so if you've got a facility, if you've got a story to tell, if you're an addict in recovery and you need some help, reach us out, because it's going to be my first time in Florida. I'm a little scared of the gators, but I want to check it out, you know. You're going to be somewhere well, safe, and protected before we get to that, and you're going to keep walking this path. And I worry, if you're out here in this valley, I got eyes on you. Stop Frying Your Brain going to be watching on that. So we got that going on. Ken Seeley's going to come on more, and we'll talk about long-term care, right? Long-term care. Oh yeah, well, make sure that if you're watching this, you're on our page, you're seeing our page, like our page, join our group. Stop Frying Your Brain page, stick Facebook, join it, like it, check out the website, stopfryingyourbrain.com. This is a family and a community of addicts, and we just got one more stronger, right? So add people to our groups, jump on there, and become a member of, because what we're doing is we're trying to save people from themselves, really. The most treacherous battle I've ever fought against anybody on this whole planet's been against me. And ain't nothing nobody ever gonna say bad about me been worse than what I've told myself about me. Ain't nobody, if you would have ever done to me what I've done to myself, I'd have fucking killed you, man. I'd have killed your ass. You ever left me broke down in a stolen car that I lived in with a roommate, you'd be dead. You'd be dead, but I did that to me, you know? So I pawned my soul to pay for the party, and now I'm trying to find a way to buy it back. And one addict at a time, one day at a time, we do get better. We do get back up, man. And no insurance, who cares? Call us up. Who cares? Call us up. There are plenty of programs out there that are providing real care that do not take, they don't care. If you got state insurance to help you out. We got scholarships coming in from facilities left and right. One of the things that we want to talk to you about with these facilities is, what can you do to help the addict? What are you doing to help the addict? Now everybody got scandal, right? Thank you so much for sharing with you. Everybody got scandal. I don't got skeletons in my closet. They're hanging out in my living room. Don't even look in the closet. You know, what the fact of the matter is, we're talking about the care that the addict receives on the front lines, in the trenches. That's what Stop Frying Your Brain is, you know. That's where you got to us, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so click the like on this. Share this out there, because hopefully some other addict like yourself will see this and be like, some dude will be like, damn, she's cute. Man, you can call me up and I'll get him for treatment.
I found John from a post just like this.
Yeah, John, a video like this.
Post. I mean, not the same post, but a post just like this.
Yeah, I was talking to my boy Brody Webster out there in Santa Ana on my little Stop Frying the Brain SoCal road trip, and I just wanted to go see what that boy's doing, you know, and how he's doing, because I've been watching him on Facebook, because I keep in touch with these people, because I got the time. I got a phone attached to my hand most of the time. I'm surprised I'm not messing with one right now as I'm doing this. All right, so if you're seeing this, click like, click share, and get it out there. Because maybe, you gorgeous young lady. So maybe somebody will be like, oh, she's cute, and get some interest and watch and give me a call like she did with Brody. You watching, Brody? anyways, thank you very much for doing this. All right, thank you very much for doing this. I'm going to cook us all breakfast now. What do you want to eat?
Fuck, I don't know.
Well, that's another thing we're doing. The cooking show, What's for Dinner. The sobriety What's for Dinner show, where we're going to talk about nutrition, healthy cooking at home, saving yourself some money, and living there. You got to say, stop frying your brain.
Stop frying your brain, guys.
Yeah, what you want to get Robert Hensley's out there. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the madness behind Stop Frying Your Brain. So without him, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing for you. Right, so why don't you say what up to him?
Thank you, Robert.
There you go, brother. Stop Frying Your Brain is a community of addicts. We're growing by leaps and bounds right now. We are the Addicts channel. We represent addicts. We are by addicts, for addicts. Everything that we do is about helping the addict get through the next day. Because the therapeutic value of one addict helping the other is without parallel, you know?
We love all you guys, too.
Yeah, I love every last one of you guys. So who's out there right now? Where we got people at? We got Alabama, we got Florida, we probably got London. We got everybody all across the country, man. It's gorgeous out here in Palm Springs. This house is beautiful. We've done tours through it. There's more of them out here, and we're growing by leaps and sizes. We actually don't have any beds available. You know, so we need another place. New Hampshire's in the house, you know. We love you people. Click like, click share. Get this out there, man. Let your friends see it. Put it on your page, because we're trying to help people. Washington right there, that state needs some help. I know they do. Our rooms are filled with their addicts that are coming down here for treatment. We're in the Coachella Valley. Oh, yeah, there we go. Florida there, New Hampshire there, New England there. All over the place, man. Get it out there. Kansas City, love Ohio. Mr. Michael Pack, if you watching, my boy, that man's all over the place, too. He's doing it right. So what? If you want to partner with us, you want to get showcased with us, you got to hit us up. We ain't coming to you. You know, I mean, sometimes we do. You know, if you were, I'm talking about if you're a facility, right? We need to talk about ibogaine, right? We need to talk about CBD. We need to talk about new ways to treat this disease. South Carolina, Mississippi, here you go, boy. That's right. How many people in the house right now? We got the whole country nationwide because it's a nationwide epidemic. Epidemic. It is slaughtering our youth. And we got to do something different. We got to shift in our modality. You want to get up out of here? I can see.
No, I was reading that.
We get a little closer. We got new stands and stuff like that. Jeff Wolf from Atrium Sober Living donated us a self-stabilizing arm and a little stand that's on right now so we can be more professional. Huh? That's cool. Now all he needs is a cutting board. You hear me, Jeff? Cutting board. You know, I love what I do today, man. And those love that they do never have to work again. So get this out there. Vivitrol for opioids, I don't know about.
Vivitrol.
You were on Vivitrol? Let's talk about it.
I was on Vivitrol. So, I mean, the problem with Vivitrol is you have to have 14 days clean for any addict.
Someone says, damn, she's hot.
It's hard to get, thank you. It's hard to get 14 days clean for any addict. I know it's hard for me to get 14 days clean. My mind starts going even once the bad part
It's hard
of
for me to get 14
starts
minutes clean.
Yeah, exactly. But once you get past that 14-day, kick or whatever, the Vivitrol helps a lot. I was on Vivitrol for 9 months, and I got a year and a half clean. I wound up getting off the Vivitrol and putting myself in some bad situations and relapsing, but the Vivitrol worked really well for me. The only problem is people think that it's when you get off Vivitrol, it's not like everything's just good and great. Like, you need to kind of step down into something, you know what I mean? For me, just getting off the Vivitrol. You got
to detox from those detox meds.
Well, no, you don't have. There's no detox at all for the.
Hey, somebody's asking about your tattoos.
What about them?
They're asking about your tattoos.
What'd they say?
What's up with them tats? Tell us about your tattoos.
Oh,
who did them? Where'd you get them?
I got them done at Nathan's in the Valley. My old sobriety date. I relapsed.
It's good that you did them Roman numerals, man. Never tattoo your sobriety date on you. This ain't a favorite thing. You have to change the date every single day. I don't clean it sober today, right now, today, all damn day today. I woke up before everybody else in this house, so I'm cleaner than all of them. Yeah, I'm shot out of the cannon. I got energy. I'm ready to go. Oh man, anytime I take tests whenever on whenever I want to, man. That's crazy. Whoa,
had a flood at the Palm Desert house.
Whoa, there's a flood at our Palm Desert house? We'll get to, how could there be a flood? We are in the middle of a desert. Probably a pipe broken or something like that. It must have not been a natural one. So listen, we are about real help and real care, all right? Real help and real care, all right? Jeff Wolf and Atrium Sober Living, they helped me when nobody else would, man. They brought me into the fold when nobody else would, man. God. I know who that is right there, Rapid Dry Restoration. That's Amanda. She's awesome, man. We're going to get her on here one of these days when she wants to. Mandy, you're getting on there one of these days whether you want to or not. So here's what's going on, man. We're doing whatever we can to help other addicts, to help people like you. And you know what? What did I ask? What do I ask for in return? I have one condition. One condition. What do I ask for in return? How are you supposed to thank me?
By helping another addict when they need it.
Yeah. So when you're in a position where you can do this for somebody else, you say thank you to me for doing this and stop frying your brain. You say thank you to them by helping the next person down the line. Man, because for those of you out there that are still getting loaded, man, we need you. All right, please don't die. I wish you pain because pain was the only touchstone for growth that I had there. And Sam out here, we're going to hopefully meet him in Florida. I'm as a plug for Sam. I'm not trying to plug Sam. I believe in what Sam does down there. We've been checking him out. That's Amethyst. They're all over our website. So check out the website and check him out. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I feel terrible. Casares or something like that. He's in my thing there. Please tag him on there, Robert. And my phone number is 760-980-4928. Jeremiah, give me a call, man. Not right now because I'm doing this live thing, but text me right now. Call me right now. My other phone's over there, and I'll get on the phone with you, dog, and we'll figure out what we can figure out with you. I guarantee it, man. I got more resources, and my resources are growing day by day. Every single time I do one of these things, I get another place where I can help somebody that needs help. So please get on board with us, man. St. Jude, St. Jude just came on with United Church Against Addiction. I keep forgetting to talk about them, because they're a big deal. They're a big deal to me. I don't go to church as often as I probably should. Well, I don't go to church, actually, so that's what that means. Yeah.
When they tried to place me at a spiritual place, fucking little shack in the middle of nowhere.
But it's all spiritual places.
Well, no, it was it was like they don't do meetings. They only do church. They don't do like 12-step. They only do church and like out of the Bible kind of thing. And
You realize that God is called out by name 4 times in the steps alone.
I
and referred to another 6 times.
understand.
Yeah, no, I know. But why would they not? Why would they deny another aspect of it?
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
Like, I went yesterday to go do my intake. Well, first of all, I couldn't do the no smoking thing. They said that I could smoke, so I drive. I'm from Ventura County. I drove from Moore Park, California to Hemet. Okay, fucking 2.5-hour drive to go to a treatment center, which isn't that bad, actually. But,
I love conditions that actually, like, I want to get clean, I'll do anything no matter what, but I'm not going to quit smoking. I'm with you, though. I would have been gone. I would have been gone. I would have run out there like a skull of
it
it,
wasn't even just the smoking. Honestly, if it was a somewhat decent treatment center and I couldn't smoke, I probably would have stayed. But when they tell me it's like fucking some kind of ranch and I get there and it's a mobile home on a dirt lot and I walk in and it's fucking, the house is pitch black and
But we gotta give this to them. It was free. It was free treatment. Free up, you know.
No, it was like, they say donation based. They wanted donations or whatever. But dude, it was just such a depressing place. I go in, it's fucking pitch black. All the girls are sitting in a circle on the floor reading the Bible and just like staring at me so uncomfortably. I was like, yeah, I can't. No, not here.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. So what do we got going on, man? Monday night, we're going to be doing the cooking show. We got people from Foundations in Michael's house coming to check it out here. Foundations is one of us on the brain there. Check them out. Their site's on there. If you got an eyeball gain or a facility out there, hit us up, right? Hit us up, man. If you are a CBD provider, producer, or subject authority, we want to hear from you. My boy Godfrey down there, he's got Urban Bootleggers out of San Diego, my home hood. Hit them up right there. Those people are doing real care, real providers, man. Tad and Tammy String, they're people that can guide you a little bit. I'm trying to get them on here. Little resistance, but whatever. You know, I love them very, very much. I posted something today from Dr. Bob Proctor about the law of vibration and attraction, and they introduced me to that. They got a spiritual retreat coming up, little beach trip down Oceanside or San Onofre, and I want to get in there. I'm going to crash their beach party. I guarantee it, right? Everybody that's pinning and posting stuff, I got this little tiny bar, so I can barely read it, man. So I want to be more interactive because this is about you out there, right? We already in here, about you out there, getting you in here. So stop frying your brain.
Stop frying your brain, guys.
Stop frying your brain, guys. That's all there is to it, man. One day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time, we do get better. We do get back up. We do recover. Reach out to us. Get the help that you need. We will find you, pair you with a facility. We'll walk side by each with you, and we will find you where you got to go, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do. And you know what? If you think it's all about helping you, it's not. It helps me more than anybody else, right? Big audience today is what it's about. So happy Saturday morning or afternoon or whatever the case may be, wherever you're at. I know the weather sucks in some of the countries. So that's maybe why you're staring at your phone, but it does not suck here. Oh my God. That's right, peoples. That ain't SeaWorld right there, but I'm going to check it out right there. God, you are pretty. so here's what's up, man. Here's what's up. We in Palm Springs, California. My phone number is 760-980-4928, right? Robin's phone number is 772-206-6676. That's the man, the myth, the legend, the brain behind the machine, right? He's the one that puts us up and puts us out there. All I am is a pretty face. Exhibit A. Nah, man, I'm just a mouthpiece, and I know how to write a little bit. So check out my article, Call to Action. There's more coming up and more coming out, man. If you like watching videos and you like reading, man, watch what we're doing. If you got a story to tell, shoot someone out there to us, man. Get us out there, man. Tell us your story. We want to put you on. If you got something interesting, cool, or a new advance or approach to recovery, get a hold of us, man. We want to put you on. We want this family and community to grow because we got an epidemic and we want to stop it, man. We don't want no more little beautiful girls like you dying. We don't want no young men out there dying. Hopefully this prettier face attracts a couple of them right there, you know. And they're like, just the reason she called him was Brody's cute, you know. So I'll introduce y'all one day. Hopefully I'm making him blush with his big blessed neck. That's right. So listen, guys, I gotta go because I got a breakfast to cook inside. That'll be on our cooking shows. I'm not sure what day we're gonna be doing that, man. I love you, Tracy, very much, and I beg for a full, speedy recovery for you. Everybody out there, say a prayer for Tracy in Alabama, yo. Robert out there in Florida, I'm coming to see you, Florida. Florida. Never been to Florida?
Nope.
No? All right. So,
Coming up on 2 years clean.
that's right. That's right. South Africa's here.
What?
Is that, wait a minute, is that my boy Francis McLaughlin? I can't see who it is that posted it, man. I love you all. Aaron Burnett, Joanne Gamblin, all of our, Denise, I know she's out there. If she ain't out there watching right now, she's going to get her, she's going to watch it out there in New York City. I love her too. I love every last one of you guys that came on here, man. If you ain't had nobody tell you they love you today, you're hanging out with the wrong people. Stop frying your brain, man. I'm coming to Florida, gonna check it out. I got to get off this thing because I got a breakfast to cook and a beautiful girl to look after over here. I know, life's rough. Life's hard. You know, I got to go check on Jeff and see if he's alive in there. I've been right outside his window being all loud and crazy. You know what he does, dude? He actually moves into his pads and makes sure that they operate on a real basis before he opens them up and puts any people in them. And then he sticks around and makes sure it's still doing that. So if you need and you're in this area, hit us up and come get with us, you know. We just had a new group that opened up, Atrium in the Desert. Join that, like that. Get on the Stop Frying Your Brain page. Click like, click share. Get on the Stop Frying Your Brain group. Tell us your story. Tell us what you're doing different. Tell us about your modality. Do everything that you can, man. Anybody that needs help, wants help, can get help, can give help or get help. Man, if you want to help, get with us, man. Let's get together and let's get it out there and let everybody know that there is a path to recovery. There is a path to recovery. So long as you be willing and open to take the steps you got to take, then you're going to get it. If you want what I have, you got to do what I do, man. If you don't want what I have, do what somebody else do. If you're watching this right now and you don't like my invites to like and all that stuff, I don't really care, man.
We need more people like John.
Oh, man, I need more people like me, too. I can't do all this at once, man. I got 2 phones in my hand. I got to get cloned. I love all you guys, man. Say Stop Frying Your Brain one more time.
Stop frying your brain,
guys. She's pretty, ain't she? All right, thank you very much. We're out of here.
www.stopfryingyourbrain.com